Hi friends, Claire from ScrappyNerdUK, and today I am up for the UK Scrap Addicts blog, YouTube and Instagram. So this month's theme is to work with tags. I'm just going to run my ATG down each of the four sides. We're just going to lay that down. You can gut the back cardstock, but I wouldn't use it for anything else, so I'm not too fussed about losing two pieces of cardstock on this. And you don't have to use two pieces, you can just go with one. I just wanted this grey border around the layout, just to give it a bit of interest, especially because I'm working on white cardstock on top. So we have that there. Now I've pulled this piece of grey pattern paper, and I'm just going to attach that down as well. Just a little bit in the middle, just to give it some help. And I'm going to place this in the lower third of the layouts. So these are the tags that I'm using. So there were two white and one grey, but they all coordinate lovely. And I'm going to scrap this photograph of me in my pink wellies when it snowed earlier on this month, because the pink in this goes very well with some of the pink that I'm going to pull in to the layout with the embellishments. So this is going to be nice and easy. What I'm going to do is I've pre-cut some twine here ready. And we're just going to stick these down. There we are. So we have our three tags. I might just actually snip some of that twine off. It's a little too long for my liking, so I'll take some of that twine off the top. I'm just coming in with my photo. What I'm probably going to do is just grab some black, because I want some pops of black in this layout as well. So I'm just going to stick my photo down. I've used my selfie printer to print out this photograph, and I use the Project Life app to collage two 3x4 photos together. This one here is actually smaller than 3x4. I've just trimmed out some of the white area to crop it down a little. So I'm just going to mat this onto some black card. I'm not going to do anything else. All I'm going to do on this, I'm going to put some double-sided tape just in the middle. And then I'm going to leave myself enough room to add in some decorations in or around the photograph as what I require. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my date stamp. I have that ready. So this was the 2nd of March this year. So I've got just by pure coincidence, a Studio Calico stamp with the date ready. So I'm just going to add that in here. Now this is a little tip for you. So if your stamping doesn't come out very wide, then just grab a black marker pen if you've used black ink, and just gently go across the lines where the ink should have met. There we are. So that's fixed the problem and no one would even know. So that's the date put on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my embellishments. I have these pink stars that I want to pull out and use. I have some puffy stickers. So I have these ones here, and this is a beautiful pink colour on here. So I'm going to use some of these. So this moment, so I'm going to pop that right in the middle of the photograph. Just to give it some interest. Then we've got a little one that says story, so I'm just going to add that onto the journaling tag. I'm going to move that over a bit though. Let's pop that there. Story. And ordinarily I'd put it at the top of the tag if I was going to embellish, but because we've got one here, I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to have another little cluster up here, I think. So we've got another little one that says real life. So I'm going to pop it here for the minute. I'm not going to press it down too hard because I want to come back and see what else I want to add. We do have these little pink arrows. So perhaps I might include those. Real life. Story. So pop that one up. The colours match, but I don't know what it is with the word hello in scrapbooking supplies. I've got a little, no, it's cats. None of those, so I'm just going to have a look through. Oh, I think the other one's the same actually. Yeah, it is, so we don't want that. I have these little tags. I've got some cork, which I don't know whether I want to include the cork colour in. I'm going to bring some stamps in a second. So we have reading, a blank one, an ampersand, flower, another blank one. I might try and tie these together. Nothing's really jumping out at me with those. Let's see if there's anything on here that would fit this layout. Well, I don't particularly want to put the heart on it because I'm actually not a fan of snow. It just causes such chaos that it drives me absolutely crazy. Right, so we've got a smaller one. Got some smaller ones here. So we've got a little one there. We're going to add a couple into, or maybe one into this little cluster here. And then we're going to put one here and maybe a little smaller one next to it. So we're really bringing in that pop of pink to help with the layout here. So I'm just going to get my wet glue. And I always find wet glue is the best to stick these wood shapes down with. So we're going to pop that one there onto the photograph. Oops. That one there. This one here. This one here. And this one here with it. So I think I am going to bring in this pink hello, and I think I'm going to pop it down there like a little banner piece just to give some interest to the layout here and move that pink colour across to here as well. So I'm just going to get some tape onto that. There we are, and I'm going to want this lined up so that the middle of the banner piece actually meets the middle of the strip of paper as well. Just going to see if I want this included. It's quite nice with a little heart, but I don't think my tiny attacher is going to get in there. No, it's too far. There is a little trick with the tiny attacher where you can staple around the page. So if you separate it, so the little the bottom of it and the middle part, and then pull the top bit down, and then you can staple downwards. But what we need to do is we need something, a foam mat to staple onto. You can use this, just a stitching mat. So we're going to pop this behind, and then we're going to pop this on top, and then I want it stapled. Oops, it's moving a little bit. Actually, what I might do is just add a little bit of wet glue just to tack it in place. And then we'll add the staple in over the top. Okay. So what we're going to do is press down. That's put the staple in, but behind the staple will not be closed because it doesn't have anything to help close it. So just grab your scissors and just pop that down behind. I'm just going to have a look through the stamps that I've got from past kits, because this is the whole point. I've got a whole load of past kits all sat in a box that I just want to get used. So we've got some smaller ones here. Epic Weekend. It wasn't Weekend, that was part of the problem. Perfectly Imperfect. Great Things Never Came From Comfort Zones. Yeah, that's probably a really good one for me to use, actually, because as I said, I'm not a fan of the snow. My husband absolutely loves it, but I just think it causes just too much chaos. So let me just decide where I'm going to pop this. I think I quite like it under this cluster, and I might add another sentiment up here. So I'm just going to grab a block, and I'm just using, for time purposes, I'm just using some Ranger Archival ink, and I'm just using a block just to do this. If I had a bit more time and I wasn't doing this live, I'd just pull out my stamp press to get a much clearer image first time. Okay, and then what else do we have on this little stamp set? We've got one here that says currently, so I'm going to use that one instead. I think I've got a million stamps that say currently. Just move that out of the way. Okay. And then press that down on there. And I do like ghost stamping, but for this one I'm going to add another stamp in, but I am re-inking before I stamp. I like a nice 0.2 nib for my journaling. So this is all I'm going to do for the layout. This is how quick and easy it is just to use tags as not only your layers but also your embellishments, and very clean, quick, simple layout come together very quickly. So thank you very much for watching. Do make sure you stay tuned for some other videos. Make sure you head over to the blog. The link is in the comments down below. If you're watching this video from my channel and not UK Scrap Addicts, make sure you head over to UK Scrap Addicts, where you can follow along with all of the other ladies for the themes every single month. Again, the link is down in the comments below. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next month for our next theme. And we have some exciting news coming, so stay tuned. Bye bye for now.